Hi everybody, Marco Carvalho here from Business Credit Builders with an S.org. Today's video we're going to talk about small business payroll. And what I'm going to share with you is whether you're a one owner and you're the only employee of your company, or if you have multiple employees or even up to 1,000 employees, we're going to share with you the largest, most trusted payroll solution provider that reports to Dun & Bradstreet. So we're going to share with you some of the highlights. I'm going to share with you an overview on how to get in contact with the specialist, where we have a special offer for you where you can get a sizable discount and getting set up in small business payroll. So let's get started with this particular video. So some of the challenges if you're already running payroll as a company, obviously there's a tax compliance issue that obviously you could see with some of these highlights. I'm not going to read all of it, but there's a lot of penalties that can get issued if you're not following the proper guidelines and compliance when it comes to payroll tax compliance. And the time involved in running your own payroll in-house can be quite time consuming. Okay, so the third thing, of course, is the cost. It's expensive if you're even hiring an accountant to run all your payroll for your small business. Accountants can charge, you can be paying an in-house accountant up to $73,000 a year just to handle all your accounting, payroll, taxes, compliance, etc. So there's a lot of challenges if you're already currently running in-house payroll. So the beauty of it is there is a solution. Okay, so it's using a payroll provider, a company that's actually going to take all that time off of your hands. Obviously, I'm not an expert in payroll. I'm sharing with you some of the highlights of this particular company we want to share with you that will help you build business credit for your company while handling your payroll, which is really exciting. Okay, so here's just some of the benefits if you outsource and use a payroll provider that takes care of it. You'll see that they'll handle everything from your tax and regulation compliance, automatic payroll processing, employee self-service. So if you have employees that, let's say they move, they need to update their address, they could do all that stuff without having to bother and go through, directly to you, the company. They can update it self-service as far as their W-2s, etc. They have employee info verification services. So that's another beauty of if you're hiring an employee. Background checks, is this someone you want to have working for your company? So imagine having all those things taken care of for you, making sure security-wise that payroll is secure, the paychecks are accurate, you're not making any mistakes, flexible payment options, whether you're mailing a check, ACH deposit, or even loading on a credit card or something like that. And importantly is scalability. So if you're a small business right now and you're scaling, you're growing, let's say you have less than 5 employees, or now you're scaling up to 10 employees or 15 or 20, etc. You want a payroll provider that can scale with you. Okay, and this will save you lots of time and money and build business credit. This particular payroll provider I'm going to share with you reports to Dun & Bradstreet. So whatever subscription plan you're on with regards to payroll, they report that to Dun & Bradstreet. So this will help you build your business credit. Okay, so there are different types of ways for you to utilize payroll if you're using a provider. There's software providers. There's lots of them out there. Obviously, you can search on the internet and there's no shortage of payroll software that you can use. But the problem with a lot of these software, while cost-wise they're very inexpensive, is the compliance part. You as the business owner still have to deal with taxes and compliance. That's maybe the responsibility of you and the business owner, and many software providers also don't offer other services like HR solutions, okay? It's human resources or workman's comp and all these other larger issues that you may need to have handled as a company. Another option, of course, is you can hire an accountant. We already talked about that. But what I like is the full service payroll provider or professional PEO. I'm not going to get into explaining what that is. It's someone you can talk to when you talk to a specialist that we refer you to here in a minute, and they'll decide if that is an option for you. But this particular provider handles both full service payroll and they have a PEO. So they can handle everything. If you're in the market of choosing a payroll service provider, this is really quick stuff, is making sure that whatever provider you go into, we're just going to share with you one that we highly recommend because it's the largest and most trusted and they help you build business credit, is you want to make sure you have a variety of payment methods. Can you pay your employees via paper check, ACH deposit, etc., all these different options. Is it going to handle all your payroll, tax filing, and payments so you don't have to worry about the unlimited payroll runs? Or are they going to limit to you how many times you can do payroll? Self-service, this is really important. You want to make sure that your employees can make changes to their W-2s, like their address changes or something like that. If they got married, name changes, etc. So you want to make sure there's self-service, basic reporting, automatic compliance updates. Obviously, you want to make sure you're in compliance with regards to taxes, mobile access for you as well as your employees, and software integration. So these are all things that I'm sharing with you that you as a business owner should take into consideration when you decide, is this a payroll service provider I want to use? Okay, so now I want to share with you ADP. This is the largest and most trusted payroll solutions provider in the world. Okay, so this is a major company, and they can handle you even if you're just one business owner, one employee, all the way up to 1,000 employees. Okay, so that's why they're so scalable. But this link here we have set up with them, businesspayrollpro.com. You want to use that link. Why? Because you get a 25% discount and $200 setup fee is waived. So that's going to take you to this particular page right here where we have it set up with ADP. And it's really simple. It just gives you some highlights. You fill out the form, and our specialist from ADP will contact you and go over what your payroll needs are. Okay, so ADP offers everything for you as a very small business if you're the only employee, or if you're a large business or a medium-sized business. Being self-employed, you may have already come across the issues when it comes to getting funding or getting, traditional funding as an individual, like a mortgage or getting a car loan, because if you're self-employed, lenders look at that. It's hard to prove what your actual income is, okay? Because obviously you have your business, you have tax deductions, and you have your net profits at the end of the year, etc. So why is it with W-2 that's in the eyes of lenders and banks, that's seen as more reliable, more consistent? So when you have W-2 pay stubs, that's an easier way for you to verify income, more stable income, and that's just the way lenders look at it, where it tends to be more challenging for self-employed people. So when you're have a payroll solutions provider like this, and you start paying yourself payroll W-2, guess what? Now that makes it much easier for you to qualify or to present verification of personal income when you're getting funding. Okay, so that's one thing that even if you're just your own employee or you have 2 employees, etc., definitely consider getting set up with W-2, because it definitely makes it much easier for you for verification of income. All right, so now with regards to customizable plans, that's the beauty of this particular payroll provider, is many software solutions out there have basically, it's one solution, one plan. You can't customize it to your needs. That's really very restrictive for you. With ADP, obviously, they have customizable plans. They have a full human resources platform, scalable, small, medium, and large businesses, and whether you have 1 employee or up to 1,000 employees, and they report to Dun & Bradstreet. So that's really exciting about this particular provider. Just a couple other highlights I want to talk about is your payroll can be set on autopilot, or you can process it in minutes. Payroll taxes are calculated and paid for you. That's a lot. Just thinking about all these things, that's a lot of stress off of you as a business owner, where you can focus on building your business, taking care of your clients, and then you have this side, the payroll side, all taken care of for you. Payroll taxes are calculated, federal, state, and local, compliance support. You get self-service apps for employees, which I mentioned earlier. Your forms, your W-2 and 1099 are created and sent automatically. You don't have to worry about that either. So this is just really everything done for you. Okay, so a special offer we have with ADP is, of course, I mentioned earlier, businesspayrollpro.com. That's an actual link we have set up that'll take you to that page that I share with you, where you'll get a 25% discount if you sign up with any other plans, depending on what plan fits best for you, and they customize it for you. $200 setup fee waived, and you can process payroll in minutes or on autopilot. It's up to you. Payroll taxes are calculated, and they do quarterly annual reporting done for you, everything. Okay, so, and they report to Dun & Bradstreet. So this will help you build business credit. So this is what I want to share with you today. A really short video, everyone. But I want to let you know that small business payroll, there's a way for you to build business credit with your payroll. So just imagine that. We always talk about vendors, suppliers, and business credit cards and funding solutions, but these are other services like this that also help you build business credit, at the same time save you money and make sure your business is in compliance as well. And this can also Also for you, if you're getting W-2, this helps you become more fundable on the personal side when you have to prove personal income. Okay, so obviously we have other services. So we have our step-by-step business credit building system, businesscreditbuilders.org, and we have our done-for-you funding solutions at businessfundingreview.com. We can do a review for you. So give us a thumbs up that you found some value in this video if it helped you out, and make sure you go to that link over there so you get that discount, and they'll take really good care of you and get set up with your business payroll. So with that, make it a great day, and we'll talk to you real soon.